She spoiled it. Yo, what's going on, guys and girls, and welcome to the show. It's Crozy with me, Crozy. Obviously, who else would it be with? Well, saying that, I've got myself a little special guest today. So, I'd like to welcome Francesca to the podcast. Hi, Francesca. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
Ooh, listen to that voice, listeners. We have got my Italian.
Where did it come from?
Where does she come from? That we will find out. We will find out very, very, very soon. So, I've brought her on the show today. Have a chat, have a debate. Well, the first show, we're going to do a couple of shows. First one we're going to do is we're just going to get to know her a little bit, ask maybe a couple of questions, find out her experiences of her travels in places she's been.
Yes.
Different things like this. And then after that, we will do a podcast where we end up fighting and arguing about how men and women feel differently.
Can't wait.
Cannot wait for this. So without further ado, a little introduction's done. Let's jump into this and find out a little bit more about Francesca. Let's do this.
Are you sure you want to know? I don't know if you want to.
Oh, got to be brave. Let's get 'em. So guys, let's not muck around too much. Let's get right into grilling this gal, shall we? Find out what she's all about. Find out her interests, hobbies, her job, her education, and all of those things. So, firstly, Francesca, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, just what can I say? I'm Francesca, 37 years old. And should I say the nationality or not? Yeah.
Yeah, go
Should
for
I
it,
just
go
let
on.
them guess till the end?
Oh, that
Just
would be
guess my accent because I'm not Spanish. Not because I have something against Spanish, but everyone say hola or something and say I'm not Spanish. So maybe now you can already guess who I
I can
am.
hear that. I can hear why people would think Spanish, but no, the girl isn't Spanish. But we will reveal it at the end. Leave your comments below and have a guess as the podcast goes on. I'll probably end up giving it away because I'm a bloody idiot. But until that point,
Do you know where I come from actually?
I know where you come from. Yeah.
Okay, no, just in case.
I'm Imagine that. I don't even know. It'd be a lesson to me as well. You know what I mean?
Anyway.
So, what's the relationship status today? I say today for
today has been a while. Not just today. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow change. Who knows? But yeah, still single. Yeah.
So still single?
Yeah, still single.
Are you? I think the modern one is: are you single or are you fucking single? Because there's two types of single. I'm guessing there's being single. And then there's being really, really single.
What's the difference? Maybe I'm ignorant today.
I think from what I've learned that being single means that you've got a side piece or you've got a friend with benefits.
Not even a benefit.
There's
no benefit for me.
There's no benefit.
There's not benefit.
This is how girls genuinely feel. Until they get involved and they tell you you love you, honestly, you are no benefit for them. That's the truth.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so, without giving too much away, what is it that you do for work?
So I'm a research nurse. Should I say the place?
Totally up to you. What
no,
you
I
wanna
work in Derry Hospital.
Amazing.
And yeah, I've been there since the end of 2019.
Amazing.
I moved to Plymouth from London.
Okay.
So I stayed there 2 years and then I ran away.
What made you leave London for Plymouth?
Yes, I mean, it sounds like really sarcastic question, but it was too busy, too crazy.
Fair.
And I wanted to live on my own.
Yeah.
I wanted to have my own flat.
Yeah.
I didn't want to share with anyone more crazy than me. Everyone are crazier than me in London. Can you believe that?
She also wanted to be able to wear a Rolex in public as well. You can't even wear a Rolex up in London. It's mental.
No, of course.
I call London the lost city of Europe. I do. I think it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, my lorry blue shoes. No.
The lost capital.
Well, let's go to Plymouth to wear that on a coastal walk.
Well, the lost capital city of Europe, and I hate to be this person. But it's for the first time in London's history, white people are the minority in London. For the first time in the entire history of London, white people are now the minority. Which, for a capital city of a predominantly white country, is a fucking joke.
Anyway, no, that's true. There are no English there anyway.
It's mad.
No.
I would rather move the capital to, I don't know, Derby. Not Derby's probably
It's
even
full
worse.
of people of my country there. I didn't want to deal with that anymore. I left my country. It's like, why should I go in another country? Found the same people and the same problems. Let's go away.
So you almost tricked me into giving away the country then as well. I was like,
I know.
No,
I'm trying. I'm trying to keep it like, because I'm really proud actually where I come from.
Of course you are. Well, yeah, of course. We all have that.
No, it's not the country. It's the city where I come from.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And you have to. There's a big difference from the people who come from my country and they come from that city.
Wow. Okay,
They
that's
think they
interesting.
can they own all the world.
We'll dive into that later. What the people from your city think?
From my city, we got the best city. We
Oh
got
my
the
God.
best things. We got the.
When we tell you where she's from, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Most of you are probably thinking, she's German, isn't she? But,
No. And people even ask me, why you moved there? You know, from there to Plymouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
I
here.
guess it wasn't a direct move. It was
No,
obviously-
so in 2016, I went first to Exeter.
Yeah.
And then I started to work as a waitress.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have my PIN number, I didn't have the language,
Yeah.
so I started really for the bottom.
Wow.
I remember working in this burrito place and people asked me questions and my only answer was like, okay, medium or large. And people just look at me like, what she's talking about? I asked like, I don't know, if you got this one, if you got that one. I was like, yeah, medium. I just thought, what you bloody asked me about?
That's fabulous. I guess I can't imagine how tough that is now, you know, and I haven't been lost in that sort of situation myself where, you know, I'm gagging for words, looking for things to say and being able to say it. I can't imagine how scary at times that must have been as well.
I was on my own, yeah, with my little luggage. I had all my clothes in one box.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to move house and another house and found like a proper job. And then I moved to London and all my baggage just got like bigger. I was like, oh my God.
What's going on?
And now I got one bed if I want to move, you know.
Fair place. So to become a research nurse and get to the position that you're in now and do such a great job for the NHS, which I thank you for. What was the process, education-wise, schooling-wise? What was your background coming up through schooling and things like that?
Okay, all my degrees were from my country.
Okay.
So I had a nursing degree.
Yep.
And then because in my country it's difficult to find a reliable job, I decided to anyway have like more experience and I became as well a volunteer.
Oh, lovely.
You know, to stay in practice because it's so difficult to enter in the NHS.
Oh, wow.
So after that, I decided to get a Master Science to work in emergency, so intra-hospital emergency.
Oh, wow.
And because I thought, okay, now I want to move abroad, and I thought, you know what, I want to be like a little bit more qualified.
You got a master's degree.
So I got a master degree, is to work in a university, and it's based on research. So when I moved here, I started to work in this burrito place.
Okay.
Then I work in a nursing home. I applied for the hospital, and I work in a ward, you know, like surgical ward. And then I got another kind of degree. I can't say a degree. It's just a university course to work as an aesthetic nurse. And I started to work in cardiothoracic theatre. And I was covering like heart attack, you know, with a heart attack bleed, like, a lot of things. And London is crazy busy. I was getting really stressed in my flat, sharing house with a crazy person. I said, no, I need to move. And I moved to Plymouth, starting to scrub, so learning a new competence. I'm doing too many things. So I'm a fitness instructor now as well, on the top of everything. So I need settled hours. I don't want to work like night. I don't want to work weekend. And it was this research job, this vacancy, and I applied for it. And they want me. I said, okay, good. And now.
And that's where you've landed in the
now where I am now.
Amazing. So you've done.
It's just.
Of all the nursing that you've done, the
Yes.
theatre nursing, the kind of emergency nursing, the front line, all types of the different nursing that you've experienced, is this side, the research side, the getting involved in the learning, the educating yourself with new types of medicines that are coming through, is this the most interesting side that you feel that you've done so far?
Let's say research is completely different from any other things that I've done so far. So you still to be a nurse, look after the patient, but the patient is not a proper patient, it's a kind of volunteer to the study. So you have a lot of bureaucracy, something I never needed to deal with before, and I'm struggling with it, but still learning. I think as at the beginning, you know, like every job, you try to understand the process, try to understand this, but so far I like it.
Yeah.
It's really like methodic, you have to be really thorough, and I'm OCD, so I think this makes me feel really satisfied because in a kind of pervert way, you know, I feel really satisfied.
Amazing. Yeah, well, that's good, because if job satisfaction is whichever way you get it, wherever you get it from in your job, as long as you're getting satisfaction, and that's definitely the main point. So let's step away from the job, because nobody really likes to spend their whole time off speaking about their work.
So I'm on annual leave, please.
Yes, exactly. So let's scoot away from that subject. But so what does Francesca do in her spare time? Any hobbies? Any things you engage in? Any things that you enjoy doing that doesn't involve work, so to speak?
Yeah, I always work, even I'm not working.
Of course. Studying.
This is me, like
better.
I can't stop.
No.
So I'm studying like a fitness course. I'm already like level 3 personal trainer and nutritionist.
Amazing.
And I like keep studying for all the little specialization, like weight management, pregnancy and postnatal exercise, behavior changing coach, meal plans. Like, it's a long process. Probably if everything is going okay, I'm gonna finish next year. Sometimes it's frustrating. I feel like, why I'm doing this one to me again?
Of course.
But it's like, there's something that make me feel alive. And anyway, I'm on my own. I got home. It's just, you know what I do? I do something can be beneficial for myself.
Yeah, keeping your mind active, keeping your
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And probably I got like a big passion, I have to say. And this is my belly dancer.
Yes.
So I dance sometimes for event, and in Exeter there's a Moroccan restaurant. So sometimes I go to dance there.
Amazing.
So
I've
I
got
do like little videos, I do things. I would like to do a class.
Cool.
This is as well like one of my goals.
Is there a place anybody can find your fitness page and your belly dance?
I got a fitness page, but it's a little bit poor to be fair. I need to work on it.
Is there anywhere? Leave.
But yeah, that's Francesca sharing, which is my Instagram. You can see like a little bit of video about my belly dance, and if you need me for weddings, parties, so contact him, not me.
Okay.
He's my manager now. You got the job. Do you want a 50% of my income? We got an agreement.
Literally just been promoted to a manager. Fantastic. And everybody heard. I was only going to ask for like 23%, but she offered 50. So
yeah, 50. You get me the job.
What a gal.
You put the sound, because I don't have anything of this stuff. To make our own business.
We'll do it. We'll yeah. So yeah, please go over to Francesca Sheeran.
Yeah, Sheeran is SHIREEN.
Beautiful. Go over and check her out over on Instagram. I will leave a little link down below, and also the video as well. So please go and check her out right now, and that will be absolutely amazing. So one last personal question, and this is always the question that I'm told that you should never, ever, ever ask a lady. But it's me, so I'm definitely going to ask this question.
Yeah, of course.
And that question is, what is your body count? Oh, it's the one that it's never an instant answer. It's should I, shouldn't I?
You know, like you asked me this question, and I thought, I don't know. I never count them.
Of course.
I said, and he said there would be like so many if you can't count them. And one day I went, I said, okay, let me make a list. And I said, but I wasn't sure if this is in or out. It's like not in as in.
Good, great terminology, great phrase in there, eh? That's why you get the foreign lot on your show.
Do you know in which way, like, should I put this name on the list or shouldn't?
I think
so. And now we just plan that some names should be out, some names should be in.
Sexual contact over actual sex. So we're actually asking, who have you had sexual intercourse with?
What do you mean for sex?
Sexual intercourse.
So
penetrative sex.
Yeah. Okay. So then I count just that one because otherwise I wouldn't know.
Else it'd be hundreds.
No.
Sorry, thousands. Sorry.
But I always believed in what I was doing. I think I'm making myself even worse.
It's one of those ones. It's just, she could have just given me the number. She didn't have to justify any of this. If she turns around and asks me the same question, I'll just give her the number.
This year in November I will be 38, and it's not even one every year.
Okay,
it's not even one every year.
She could as well. Like I'm sat here directly opposite her, thinking, yeah, you know what I mean. She could easily get one every single year.
Yeah. What surprised me, like I remember all the names, just one I didn't remember.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
didn't remember his name.
You don't remember his name?
I
Do you remember the act itself?
Yeah, it was even nice. I mean, but I remember it was pleasant, but I can't remember his name. I mean, there were like few gaps that I put like just the name of the country or like where I met them. Because
brilliant.
I didn't remember, and then slowly I said, oh, that's the name. And then it took me probably one day to remember. Me doing the shower, say, oh yeah, this is the name, you know, like you make me work for it. And I got the number, but I don't know if I want to say. I don't know.
No, I respect
because
that.
everyone know my Instagram profile
Yeah, exactly.
now,
No.
and they can go there, and I don't know, maybe my exes or something.
No. I totally respect that. There are things that everybody
I can give you. You know what we can do?
What's this?
Like, I won't tell to the microphone, but I can give you the number so you can visualize my fingers doing it.
There we go. So basically, what she's saying is she will tell me off camera, off microphone, and find out. But
no, you make no. Yeah, you make the reaction.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair place. Yeah, fair place. Jesus Christ.
No, come on.
Woo!
Don't make you worse than it is. It's not that bad. No. Because I had a chat with my girlfriends. Yeah. And a friend from my country had less experience than me. Okay. And I got another how do I say, opinion from an English friend, and she said, oh, probably I was like this at 18 years old. So
it looked like
it looked like in this country they're having more fun than mine. Now, if you like someone, I think every number is a wrong number. Could be.
That's fair. Did you say the name of your country just then?
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say it? No,
I say my country.
Cool. I thought she had given it away then. No, fair play.
No. Maybe double check.
Yeah, we'll double check.
Maybe just, I don't know, can you put like...
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, if I need to, I will. I'll bleep the country name out if I need to on the listen back. But
I think all the conversations should be bleeped so far.
It all depends on which way you look at that. They're either having more fun or in over here or in your country they're more valuable. So it all depends on which way you look at it. You know, men don't look at super high body counts as an achievement, because it's easy for you women to get sex. You could open your messages now and probably invite a guy here and have sex with him if you really wanted to. Yeah. As crazy as that sounds.
It's not easy how you think.
Why?
It's not like this.
Why do you have?
That's not something. I never tried, but it's not.
Do you honestly not think you could walk outside of this door right now and get sex off of the next guy who walked up the street?
Believe me, no.
You genuinely don't think that?
No.
Unbelievable. Then I think that's the next video, and we're gonna have to walk her up the street and get her. Just ask as many blokes as we can. Like, come on, like, really?
Yeah, but okay, maybe they will say yes. They will do it.
I'm not saying like
not everyone.
I'm not saying
is so brave. Would they think like, oh, what you asked me for? You got something wrong there. Like,
okay.
You know, like selling yourself.
But you would get like, if you walk up. I understand what you're saying is like, for example, if you go up and just proposition someone for sex in the street, they're not necessarily just going to say yes. Yeah. It's a weird proposition. But even if they said no, you would notice the yes in their eyes. Do you know what I mean? If they were like, no, this is weird, they would be like, they wouldn't just go no. The reason they wouldn't just go no is because they're fighting the urge to say yes. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't just go. If you walked up to a girl, even if you just dress casually like you are, very very casual, sports gear, looking fine, walking up just casually. Hey mate, fancy a quickie against the tree? No way in hell is he gonna go nah. Or just instantly
they
go,
would think I'm
no.
crazy.
He would think you're crazy. It would also blow his tiny fucking mind. It just would. It's easy. Sex is That's why, you know, chastity in women is kind of cherished by especially religion, for example. It's because sex has always been easy for women to get. It's just easier. Men have to work for it. And I think I said it to you recently, isn't it? 1 in 3 men either haven't had sex for 18 months or are virgins, which is a crazy stat. And that's men between 18 and 40. So it's westernized men between 18 and 40. 1 in 3 haven't had sex. Or that's of what? 300, 400 million men, give or take. You know, it's got to be near on a billion men, billion people in the West, 500 women, 400 million, give or take, just sat around just shafting themselves off, doing fuck all. And those guys are never even noticed by the general population of people. You know what I mean? Like 90% of those guys are never even noticed. They're your McDonald's servers. They're the guys that you just see in barista houses up and down the country, unless you're working there and stuff like that. You don't even notice them. They wouldn't even be in your psyche, the guys that pass on the street. So yeah, so there we go. I got the body count, you lot didn't, and let's just say it's not too bad, boys.
Okay,
so
thank you.
I give the reaction out like it was a woo. In fact, if everybody decides to do it that way, every reaction is going to be that. Even if they say I'm a virgin, I'm going to be like woo. So yeah, that's the way it's going to be. So I think we'll end this little one here. This has been the first episode with Francesca and I. Thank you very much for watching. Was there any last things you would like to add? Any goodbyes or things you would like to say?
I don't know. Should I say my country or no?
What I think we'll do is we'll give it away at the start of the next episode, just as a kind of see how you got through this episode, see if people come through and watch it. And at the start of the very next episode, I'll come up with a way of Francesca letting everybody know clear as day the exact country and place and city, because she's more proud of the city than the country probably, that she is from. So it's goodbye from me.
Yeah, goodbye. Thank you very much. And I'm not Spanish.
No, she's definitely not Spanish, right? So stop accusing her of being fucking Spanish. Much love from me. And peace out from Francesca too. Peace.
Spanish people will help me. We hate